Abby's View. The bunnies have pretty much carte blanche here at Lorden Farms anymore. They are a sight and a treasure to see and watch. There are various beds of all kinds of different flowers and herbs growing all about the property. Some of the beds are square and some are rectangular, while still others are circular. I think Laura likes to design them in different shapes and places because of the striking visual contrast they provide. It really is something to see when all the beds are in bloom. The bunnies especially love the various beds, and quite often you can see any number of the younger ones running about and playing in and amongst them. It might be my imagination, but they seem to get the biggest kick out of the sunflower beds. They will converge on the big sunflower bed from sundry directions and sneak and scurry through the stalks until they meet in the center. It is at that specific moment, when they pretend to notice each other for the first time, and almost as one they leap into the air, spinning about, and once landing they tear out of the bed and run hither and yon, chasing one another all about the entire yard. Into the barn, back out of the barn, up the hill, down the hill, sometimes running, sometimes skipping, sometimes hopping, over and over until finally they are overcome with exhaustion and just kind of crouch there, waiting until their little tiny hearts stop racing and thumping in their chests. I could watch them for hours on end. I enjoy observing much more than I used to now that I have a few years on me. It wasn't that long ago when we did not have this number of bunnies in the yard. Belle didn't quite see the world the same way I did. She was convinced part of her job was to make sure there were no wildlife running about using our yard for who knows what. No one ever gave her that job. No one ever said to her to keep everyone out. She just came up with the idea all on her own, and she did one heck of a job with it. Belle was a force of nature, and an entity to be reckoned with. She had a presence that could not be ignored. She was the protector of Lorden Farms and would not back down from anyone or anything. That included the skunks, every single fall. It didn't matter that she got sprayed, sometimes 2 or 3 times in a week. She did not care, even though Laura and Dan cared very much and would plead with her and beg her to please, for the love of all that is right in the world, stay away from the skunks. No, no, no. If you didn't belong in the yard, Belle made sure you got out real quick, or you were not going to be trouble anymore. The only good thing about the way Belle kept the yard clear was that if she caught an intruder, it would be lights out in the briefest of moments. She did not toy with them, nor did she take any pleasure, I think, in doing what she thought had to be done. One moment they were living, breathing creatures, and the next moment they were no more. I passed no judgment on my sister. This is what she did and who she was. She was the protector of us all. I miss her so much when I think about her. Where was I? The bunnies, of course.